Imagine if for the American Car of the Year, half of the nominees were made in China. That'd be a little strange, right? Right? Is that just me, or, does everyone agree with me on that? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking, and the European Car of the Year has been drawn. Nominees are out there. We now know which cars have been nominated for European Car of the Year, and a lot of them are Chinese, which is kind of very interesting. And I just made a video talking about the many cars that people think are European but are actually Chinese. Anyway, that's a separate issue to this one. This is not really an issue. It's just sort of a fascinating anomaly. Apparently, according to Car News China, the Chinese are going to take over the European Union Car of the Year in 2024. I actually don't think it's likely a Chinese car will win this year, because the best Chinese cars have not actually been entered. They're not yet for sale in Europe. But there are certainly some compelling vehicles for sale in Europe that are from China. The candidates for the Car of the Year in Europe in 2024 have been revealed, and like I said, a very large number of them are Chinese. In fact, 7 of the nominees are not just made in China, but owned by Chinese car companies, in particular BYD, who dominated the list. Nominations included the BYD Atto 3, the BYD Han, the BYD Dolphin, the BYD Seal, the Neo ET7, and the Smart for One, plus the Volvo EX30. Now, a lot of people think that the Volvo EX30, surely it's Swedish, and you'll probably see that comment that people say in the comment section, "I'll stop watching right now." No, that's heresy. The Volvo EX30 is certainly not Chinese. It's Swedish. They're a Swedish company. However, it's worth considering this. The Volvo EX30 is currently only made in China. Yes, eventually it will be made in Europe at a new Slovakian factory, but that factory hasn't yet been built. And it's more than likely that that EV will be actually just an assemblage of parts made in China and then put together at that factory. It'll be pretty much an assembly factory. But anyway, the Volvo EX30 actually is built on the SEA platform designed by parent company Geely. Of course, they're Chinese. Shandong Geely Sunwoda Battery Plant, which is a joint venture between Geely and Sunwoda, another Chinese battery company, make the nickel manganese and cobalt battery pack that goes into the EX30. Vindy e-mobility technology, obviously Chinese, supply the electric motors. The software, everything else, of course, is made and put together in China. The manufacturing of the vehicle also happens in China. This is the same factory that makes the Smart for One. Volvo does plan to make the EX30 at its plant in Belgium in 2025 and at its plant in Slovakia in 2026. And it does plan on making some electric cars in a factory in South Carolina in 2025 as well. Now, Smart, of course, and the Smart 42, that's also made in China, and it's about a 50% parent company ownership of Chinese parent. And the Smart brand is now 50% owned by Geely, of course, Chinese. So these are the cars that have actually been shortlisted for the European Car of the Year. The BMW 5 Series, the BMW XM, the BYD Dolphin, the BYD Han, the BYD Seal, the Fiat 600e, the Ford Bronco, the Honda CR-V, the Honda eNY1, which incidentally is Honda's first kind of global electric car, but unfortunately it's received terrible reviews. In fact, some of the worst reviews for any car ever made, let alone ever made by Honda. Anyhow, the Honda CR-V was also nominated, the Hyundai Ioniq 6, an EV, the Hyundai Kona, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Kia EV9, brand new electric car from Kia, which is, I think, a really good car, the Lexus RZ, the Lucid Air, Mercedes-Benz E-Class, the Mercedes EQE SUV, that's obviously an electric car, the Neo ET7, the Peugeot E3008, the Renault E-Space, the Renault Scenic, the Smart for One, the Toyota CHR, the Toyota Prius, the Volkswagen ID7, and the Volvo EX30. As you can see, about half of those cars are actually electric cars. And also, quite a number of them are not even Chinese or European, but also American. The Bronco and the Lucid Air, and of course the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So when will we find out who wins the European Car of the Year? Well, apparently the nominee winner will be drawn on the 26th of February at the Geneva Motor Show. The jury consists of 59 members from 22 countries. 2 Russian members are still suspended. So which of these cars do you think should be called the World European Car of the Year? Now, I should point out that sometimes winning this award can be a bit of a death knell. Some of the previous nominees have absolutely flopped. One of those was the World Car of the Year and the European Car of the Year, the Jaguar I-Pace, which obviously has been a bit of a disaster for Jaguar, and currently Jaguar have actually recalled a lot of them. In fact, I believe all of them for potential fire issues. Anyway, that said, of this list, I do think a Chinese EV could win, but not the ones in this list, because BYD, some of these EVs from BYD are great. I just don't think that they're the best BYD EVs that BYD have. Some of BYD's newer electric cars, like the Sea Lion, in my opinion, are just that one step up. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.